Hey coin collectors, and welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today it's the 1978 Lincoln pennies. We have the Philadelphia one here, the Denver one here. We have a 1978 San Francisco one here waiting in the wings. But I really want to focus today on the Denver one from 1978. In 1978 at Denver they made 4.3 billion pennies. And almost every one of them has what we call a filled D. And if you look at the D on there, you notice that it just doesn't have any space in the middle. And some people say, well, this probably happened after the mint. It got squished a little bit, but that doesn't make too much sense because none of the other letters seem to have gotten squished, and why would only the D get squished? So what we'll do is we'll look through a few of these 1978 Ds, and we'll look through some other coins from 1978, the year before and the year after, and see what the Ds look like on those. To start off with, it's a Lincoln penny, and God We Trust at top. Liberty behind him, the date here with the mint mark below it. And you notice on this mint mark it actually goes at an angle. It kind of tilts to the right a little bit like it's tippy. Some of the mint marks I'll show you do that. Some of them go straight up and down. And some of them, the very rare ones, actually go back to the left. If we tip this coin up, we see that there's some initials underneath here. The VDB for Victor David Brenner, the engraver of this coin. The back, we see that it's got some okay details. It says United States of America at the top. E pluribus unum here. This is the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. You can't see much of Lincoln in there. And over here, we're supposed to have initials FG for Frank Gasparo. But again, those didn't come out very good. What happened in 1978 was, in the process of making 4.3 billion of these, they had some worn punches for the mint marks and some worn dies for the coins, and that's why you don't have very good detail on these coins. It says 1 cent at the bottom. We tip it up. This is a bronze coin, 95% copper, 5% zinc. At the Philadelphia Mint in 1978, they made even more. They made 5.6 billion. So they made over a billion more of these pennies. The best one they found so far at the Philadelphia Mint is a Mint State 68, and it's worth $7,750. Well, what about the other letter from 1978? In 1978, they had a San Francisco mint mark, and here's the S, and you notice that the S for 1978 is pretty messy also. This kind of, it's not a clear S, it's just a really lumpy kind of S. It's the San Francisco Mint in 1978. They made 3.1 million. They found 46 so far that are Proof 70 Deep Cameo, and those are worth $4,500 each. The best one they found so far at the Denver Mint is a Mint State 67 Plus, and it's worth about $1,700. And that's because not only were the mint marks messy, but the whole rest of the coin was messy in a lot of cases, and you just didn't get any great ones. Let's look at some other Denver mint marks. Here's one, maybe this is the best one that we have. And you can see there's a little bit of an opening in the D, at least in that case. And notice this D is going straight up and down. It doesn't tip to the right. Here's another one. This D has a little bit of an opening in the middle, and again it's a straight up and down one. Let's see this one. This one tips way to the right. You can see it's kind of way leaning to the right, and it's all smushed, so that some of that's probably post-mint damage. And this one here, again, pretty filled. If we look at the years before it, like 1977, we see that we still had that in 1977. How about 1979? Oh, 1979, this is a double punch D. So this is not one that and you can see how there's extra material around the outside of it. This 1979 isn't much better either. Well, here's a 1978 D, and this one is a little bit clearer. The dime is, you can actually see the center of it, and if we tip it up, you can actually see that there's a center. It's not great, but it's better. How about the half dollar? Well, the half dollar is pretty much a filled D also. The quarter's a filled D. The nickel's a filled D. And how about the Eisenhower dollar? The Eisenhower dollar is this kind of ratty looking D, but it does have an opening in the center of it. So the best ones, the best D mint marks we have from these coins from 1978 are the Eisenhower and the Roosevelt dime. They're still kind of muddied and a little bit filled. So it's not just the penny, so you can't just blame the penny from 1978 for all the messy D's. And this is the best D that we have from 1978 here. And this 1978. All right. Well, that's all we have today from DC Coin World International Coin Channel. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you have in the comments section.